Long ago in India, there lived a Raja who believed he was wise and fair, as a Raja should be.
I am the wisest and fairest Raja that there has ever been.
The people in his province were rice farmers. The Raja decreed that everyone must give nearly all their rice to him.
I will store the rice safely, so in time of famine, everyone will have rice to eat, and no one will go hungry.
You are the wisest and fairest Raja ever. It is a clever plan, Your Highness. Each year we will send rice collectors to gather the people's rice and carry it away to the royal storehouse.
For many years, the rice grew well. The people gave nearly all their rice to the Raja, and the storehouses were always full. But the people were left with only just enough rice to get by. Then one year, the rice grew badly, and there was famine and hunger. The people had no rice to give to the Raja, and they had no rice to eat.
Your Highness, please let us open one of those royal storehouses and give the rice to the people as you promised.
No! How do I know how long the famine might last? I must have rice for myself. Promise or no promise, a Raja must not go hungry.
Time went on, and the people grew more and more hungry. But the Raja would not give out the rice. One day, the Raja ordered a feast for himself and his court.
We shall have a feast.
But Your Highness, what about the famine?
It seems to me that a Raja should have a feast now and then, even when there is a famine.
A servant led an elephant from a royal storehouse to the palace, carrying 2 full baskets of rice. A village girl named Rani saw that a trickle of rice was falling from one of the baskets. Quickly, she jumped up and walked along beside the elephant, catching the falling rice in her skirt. She was very clever, and she began to make a plan.
Oh, thief, where are you going with that rice?
I am not a thief. The rice fell from one of the baskets and I am returning it now to the Raja.
I will speak to the Raja about this.
When the Raja heard about Rani's good deed, he asked his ministers to bring her before him.
I wish to reward you for returning what belongs to me, so ask me for anything and you shall have it.
Your Highness, I do not deserve any reward at all, but if you wish, you may give me 1 grain of rice.
1 grain of rice? Surely you'll allow me to reward you more plentifully as a Raja should.
Very well. If it pleases Your Highness, you may reward me in this way. Today you will give me a single grain of rice. Then each day for 30 days you will give me double the rice you gave me before. Thus tomorrow you will give me 2 grains of rice. The next day 4 grains of rice, and so on for 30 days.
This seems a modest reward, but you shall have it.
Rani was presented with a single grain of rice and left. The next day she was given 2 grains of rice. The third day she was given 4 grains of rice.
This seems a modest... this girl is honest, but not very clever.
True, Your Highness, she would have gained more rice by keeping what fell into her skirt.
On the 9th day, Rani was presented with 256 grains of rice. She had received in all 511 grains of rice, only enough for a small handful.
Poor foolish girl, why did she not ask for more?
On the 12th day, Rani received 2,048 grains of rice, about 4 handfuls. On the 13th day, she received 4,096 grains of rice, enough to fill a bowl. On the 16th day, she was presented with a bag containing 32,768 grains of rice. Altogether, she had enough rice for 2 full bags.
This doubling adds up to more rice than I expected, but surely your reward won't add up to much more.
I am sure you are correct, Your Highness.
On the 21st day, Rani arrived again at the palace.
How many grains today are you receiving?
I believe, sir, that it is 1,048,576 grains of rice. Enough, I think, to fill a basket.
Indeed, Rani was correct. On the 24th day, Rani was presented with 8,388,608 grains of rice, enough to fill 8 baskets.
Your Highness, today is the 27th day, and it took 32 Brahma bowls to deliver 64 baskets of rice to the village grew.
1 grain of rice has grown very great indeed.
Perhaps this girl is not as foolish as we first believed, Your Highness.
True, but I shall fulfill the reward to the end, as the Raja should.
On the 29th day, Rani was presented with the contents of 2 royal storehouses. On the 30th and final day, 256 elephants crossed the province, carrying the contents of the last 4 royal storehouses. 536,870,912 grains of rice.
How much has the girl received altogether?
More than 1 billion grains of rice, Your Highness.
How could this have happened? Seems to me that we were the foolish ones after all.
Sorry, Your Highness. Unfortunately, mathematics has never been our strength.
Now you tell me.
The Raja had no more rice to give.
And what will you do with this rice now that I have none?
I shall give it to all the hungry people, and I shall leave a basket of rice for you. You promise from now on to take only as much rice as you need.
I promise. You have taught me wisdom and fairness.
And for the rest of his days, the Raja was truly wise and fair, as a Raja should be.
So our 1 grain of rice grew. Our narrator's voice was Ryan, but he's on vacation, so Derek Kingsford stepping in for him. And Ronnie was Pratiksha, and Raja Harkar, Prime Minister Jamie, and the elephant Hayden. Thank you.
The Funny Little Woman, a Japanese folk tale. Long ago, in old Japan, there lived a funny little woman who liked to laugh and who liked to make dumplings out of rice. Tee-hee-hee. One morning, as she was patting and shaping the rice flour, one of the dumplings started to roll. It rolled across the table, it rolled to the edge of the table, and then fell right to the earthen floor.
Stop, dumpling.
But the dumpling rolled and rolled until it rolled down the hole.
Ungrateful dumpling.
The woman knelt and reached for the dumpling. As she did, the earth gave away, and head over heels, she tumbled and tumbled until she found herself on a most unusual road. It was a hilly road lined with statues of the gods.
My dumpling, where is my dumpling?
Then she came to some statues.
Jizo, did you see my dumpling?
Yes, I saw your dumpling roll by 3 minutes ago, but you had better not follow it, because the wicked only lives at the end of the road.
Oh, tee-hee, I'm not afraid of the Oni. My dumpling, has anybody seen my dumpling?
I have. It rolled by me just 2 minutes ago, but don't run after it, for you will surely meet a wicked Oni.
Oh, tee-hee, I'm not afraid of the wicked Oni. My dumpling, has anybody seen my dumpling?
Soon she came to another Jizo.
Dear Jizo, have you seen my dumpling?
It rolled by just 1 minute ago, but hurry and hide behind me, for here comes a wicked Oni.
Oni stopped and bowed to Jizo.
Good day, Jizo. Good day, Oni. Jizo, I smell the smell of humankind. Oh, you don't smell the No, I smell the tee-hee-hee, tee-hee-hee.
Then the wicked Odie put one large arm behind Jesus and pulled the little woman out.
What are you going to do with the little woman? You won't hurt her, will you? Hurt her? I should say not. I'm going to take her home and have her cook for me.
Tee-hee-hee. The wicked Odie took the little woman down to a road to a wide river. He put her into a boat and took her across the river to a strange house.
Here, little woman, use this wooden paddle. This is how you must cook my rice. First, put just one rice in this pot. Stir it with this magic paddle and you'll soon have a pot full. Tee-hee-hee, that's easy.
And soon after the wicked Oni left, she tried it out. 1 grain of rice isn't stirred. As she stirred, the 1 grain became 2, 2 became 4, then 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, and the pot was full.
Tee-hee-hee, what fun I shall have making rice dumplings.
The weeks and months passed as the little woman kept busy cooking rice for the wicked Oni. The Oni eats more rice than most people.
I am lonely. I would like to go back to my house.
So the little woman tucked the magic paddle in her belt. Then she went out the door. She looked to the left and right. The Oni was not there. She ran to the river, stopped, and looked behind. No Oni. Now quietly, she got into the boat. Then away she went. Since the river was wide, she had only reached the middle when the Oni returned and found her missing. Soon the Oni was on the bank watching her.
Little woman, I will drink all the water from the river if you do not return.
The Oni drank the river, and then the little woman's boat was stuck in the mud. She jumped from the boat and began running. Her feet were stuck in the mud, her hands stuck in the mud, and she fell in the mud. When the Oni laughed, all the water fell from his mouth back into the river. So the little woman jumped in the boat, and away she went. Safely she reached her little home. After that, the little woman was very happy, for with her magic paddle, she could make more rice dumplings faster than ever. So she sold them and soon became the richest woman in all of Japan. Tee-hee-hee.
Funny Little Woman's staff here. Narrator Christopher, Little Woman Jen, Antonio is the Oni, and the Jesus, Owen, and Bearman. Good job.
Who's in Rabbit's House? An African folk tale. Long, long ago, a rabbit lived on a bluff overlooking a lake. A path went by her door and down the bank to the water. The animals of the forest used that path when they went to the lake to drink. Every day at dusk, Rabbit sat in her doorway and watched them. But one evening she came to her house and she could not get in.
I am the long one. I eat trees and trample on elephants. Go away or I'll trample on you.
That's my house. Come out at once.
Go away or I'll trample on you.
Rabbit decided to sit down and think when Frog hops up to Rabbit.
I think I can get him out. No, you are so small. You think you could do what I cannot? You annoy me. Go away.
Frog hopped away, but sat Jackal walks up to Rabbit.
Oh, Rabbit, why are you sitting in your doorway?
Someone's in my house. He won't come out, and now I can't get in.
Who's in Rabbit's house?
I am the long one. I eat trees and trample on elephants. Go away or I'll trample on you.
I'm going.
Jackal, come back. Please help me.
I think I know what to do. We must gather a big pile of sticks.
Rabbit and Jackal start picking up sticks.
Now we'll put the sticks close to the house, like this.
Look at those silly animals.
I'm going to set fire to the sticks.
Fire? That would burn my house.
It burns a long one, too.
I won't let you burn my house. Go away.
So the Jackal trotted down to the lake, but along came a leopard.
What are you doing, Rabbit? Are you putting sticks there to hide your house?
No, not that. Someone's in my house. Jackal wanted to burn them out. Now I have to take this wood away.
Who's in Rabbit's house?
I am the long one. I eat trees and trample on elephants. Go away or I'll trample on you.
Nuh-uh, you don't scare me. I'm tough. I'll tear that house to bits and eat you up.
Stop! Don't spoil my house.
How can you use it with a bad animal in it?
But it's still my house. Go away.
So the leopard jumped down, and he went down to the lake. Rabbit climbed onto her roof. She smoothed and patted it down. Along came Elephant.
What happened, Rabbit? Does your roof leak?
No, not that. Someone's in my house. Leopard wanted to rip to bits and eat him. So I had to fix my roof.
Who's in Rabbit's house? I am the long one. I eat trees and trample on elephants. Go away or I'll trample on you. Trample on elephants, I'll trample you flat. Flat as a mat, I'll trample you house and all.
The elephant ran towards the little house.
Don't smash my house.
I'm only trying to help.
I don't want that kind of help. Go away.
So off went the elephant.
Stop laughing, Frog. See what silly elephant did to my yard. Now I have to smooth it.
What are you doing, Rabbit? Are you making a farm by your house?
No, not that. Someone's in my house. Elephant wanted to trample him. He made holes in my yard.
Who's in Rabbit's house? I am the long one. I eat trees and trample on elephants. Go away or I'll trample on you. I'll hook you on my horn and hoist you into the lake house and all.
He put his head down and he went towards the little house. Rabbit leaped onto his nose. Rhinoceros tossed his head. Up and away went Rabbit into the lake.
That's the end of the long one.
That was Rabbit he threw into the lake.
The two rushed to save Rabbit.
Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Don't cry, Rabbit. I think I can get that bad animal out of your house. If you would let me try.
How?
Scare them out.
But how?
Watch me.
Frog took a big leaf and curled it to make a horn.
Who's in Rabbit's house?
I am the long one. I eat trees and trample on elephants. Go away or I'll trample on you.
I am Spitting Cobra. I can blind you with my poison. Now come out of that house. I'll squeeze under the door and spit poison into your eyes.
Where's the spitting cobra? Don't let the spitting cobra get me. I was only playing a joke.
It's only Caterpillar.
Where's the spitting cobra?
Oh, long one. The spinning cobra was only Frog. Come, Rhinoceros, Leopard, Jackal, and Elephant, and see. The long one is only Caterpillar.
Silly animals.
and narrator Nikita. Okay, good job.
Pharaoh's Beautiful Daughters, an African folktale. A long time ago, in a certain place in Africa, a small village lay across a river and a half-day's journey from a city where a great king lived. A man named Pharaoh lived in this village with his 2 daughters, who were called Minyara and Nyasha. Everyone agreed that Minyara and Nyasha were very beautiful. Minyara was always in a bad temper. She teased her sister whenever their father's back was turned.
Someday, Nyasha, I will be queen and you will be my servant in my household.
If that should come to pass, I will be pleased to serve you. But why do you say such things? You are clever and strong and beautiful. Why are you so unhappy?
Because everyone talks about how kind you are and they praise everything you do. I am certain that Father loves you best. But when I am queen, everyone will know that your silly kindness is only weakness.
Nyasha was sad that Minyara felt this way, but she ignored her sister's words and went about her chores. Nyasha kept a small plot of land on which she grew millets, sunflowers, yams, and vegetables. She always sang as she worked, and some said it was her singing that made her crops more bountiful than anyone else's. One day, Nyasha noticed a small garden snake resting beneath a yam vine.
Good day, little Nayoka. You are welcome here. You will keep away any creatures who might spoil my vegetables.
From that day on, Nayoka was always at Nyasha's side when she tended her garden. It was said that she sang all more sweetly when he was there. Early one morning, a messenger from the city arrived. The great king wanted a wife. The most worthy and beautiful daughters in the land are invited to appear before the king, and he will choose one to become queen.
It would be a great honor to have one of you chosen. Prepare yourselves to the journey to the city. I will call together all our friends to make a wedding party. We will leave tomorrow as the sun rises. But my father, it would be painful for either of us to leave you, even to be wife to the king. I know Nyasha would grieve to death if she were parted away from you. I'm strong. Send me to the city and let poor Nyasha be happy here with you. The king has asked for the most worthy and the most beautiful. No, Minyara, I cannot send you alone. Only a king can choose between 2 such worthy daughters. Both of you must go.
That night, when everyone was asleep, Minyara stole quietly out of the village. She had never been in the forest at night before, and she was frightened, but her greed to be the first to appear before the king drove her on. In her hurry, she almost stumbled over a small boy who suddenly appeared standing in her path.
Please, I am hungry. Will you give me something to eat? I have brought only enough for myself. But please, I am so very hungry. Out of my way, boy. Tomorrow I'll become your queen. How dare you stay in my path?
After traveling for what seemed to be a great distance, Minyara came to a small clearing. There, silhouetted against the moonlight, was an old woman seated on a large stone. I will give you some advice, Minyara. Soon as you pass the place where 2 paths cross, you will see a grove of trees. They will laugh at you. You must not laugh in return. Later, you'll meet a man under his head under his arm. You must be polite to him.
How do you know my name? How dare you advise your future queen? Stand aside, you ugly old woman.
Just as the old woman had foretold, Minyara came to a grove of trees, and they indeed seemed to be laughing at her.
I must be calm. I will not be frightened.
She looked up at the trees and laughed out loud.
Ha ha ha, I laugh at you, trees.
It was not yet dawn when Minyara heard the sound of rushing water.
The river must be up ahead. The great city is just on the other side.
Nyasha woke at the first light of dawn. As she put on her finest garments, she thought how her life might change forever beyond this day.
I'd much prefer to live here. I'd hate to leave this village and never see my father or sing to little Nyoka again.
Her thoughts were interrupted by loud shouts and commotion from the wedding party assembled outside. Minyara was missing. Everyone bustled about and searching and calling for her. When they found her footprints on the path that led to the city, they decided to go as planned. They were deep in the forest when she saw a small boy standing by the side of the path.
You must be hungry. Here, have this yam.
The boy smiled and disappeared as quietly as he had come. Later, as they were approaching the place where two paths crossed, the old woman appeared.
That way is to the city. Thank you. Here's a small pouch filled with sunflower seeds.
They continued on their way. Nyasha ran ahead and topped the rise before the others could catch up with her. She stood transfixed at her first sight of the city.
Oh, my father! A great spirit might just stand guard here. Just look what lies before us. I never in all my life dreamed there could be anything so beautiful.
Nyasha and her father descended the hill to the city. Just as they entered through the great doors, the air was full of piercing cries, and Minyara ran wildly out of the chamber.
Do not go to the king, my sister. Oh, please, father, do not let her go. There is a great monster there a snake with 5 heads. He said that he knew all my faults and that I displeased him. He would have swallowed me alive if I had not run. Oh, my sister, please do not go inside that place.
Nyasha bravely made her way to the chamber and opened the doors. On the seat of the great chief stools laid the little garden snake.
My little friend, it is such a pleasure to see you, but why are you here?
I am the king.
Before Nyasha's eyes, the garden snake changed shape.
I am the king. I am also the hungry boy with whom you shared the yam in the forest, and the old woman to whom you made a gift of sunflower seeds. But you know me best as Nyoka, because I have been all of these. I know you to be the most worthy and the most beautiful daughter in the land. It would make me very happy if you would be my wife.
Mufar proclaimed to all who would hear him that he was the happiest father in the land, for he was blessed with 2 beautiful and worthy daughters, Nyasha the queen and Minyara, a servant in the queen's household.
Minyara, Mariana, Nyasha, Morgan, the king, the snake, and the boy, Hagen, Mufaro, Gabe, and Jen helped us out with the little old woman, in the woods. So thank you. Good job.
Kitiki Timbo, a Chinese folktale.
Monkey gets the last laugh. A story from Brazil. Long ago, in the jungles of Brazil, Monkey loved to play tricks. He'd pull rabbits' ears. Ah, Monkey, stop that! Or he'd yank Cat's tail. Monkey, enough of your pranks. Ha, ha, ha. Monkey would hoot and holler till his belly hurts. I'm so tired of Monkey's pranks. I've had enough, too. We need to teach Monkey a lesson. One day, while Monkey was taking a nap, Cat, Rabbit, and Cow wrote a big stone onto Monkey's tail. That ought to keep him in one place. He won't think it's funny when he can't move. Let's go before he wakes. What a nice nap I have had. Hey, I can't move. My tail is stuck. Monkey yanked and pulled. He pulled and yanked till finally his tail broke off. Oh no, my tail, my precious tail! Cat ran in and stole Monkey's tail and scurried away. Monkey knew he needed his tail to climb trees. He chased after Cat. Please give me my tail back. I'll do whatever you ask.
I'll give it to you if you get me some milk from the cow.
Monkey hurried to the cow. Cow, please give me some milk so I can give it to the cat so she'll give me my tail back.
I'll give you some of my milk if you'll get me some grass from the farmer.
So, Monkey went to the farmer and begged. Farmer, please give me some grass so I can give it to the cow so she'll give me some milk so I can give it to the cat so she'll give me my tail back.
I'll give it to you if you get me some rain from the cloud.
So Monkey climbed to the cloud and asked, Cloud, please give me some rain so I can give it to the farmer so he'll give me some grass so I can give it to the cow so she'll give me some milk so I can give it to the cat so she'll give me my tail back.
I'll give you some rain if you get me some water from the river.
So Monkey ran as fast as his legs would carry him to the river. River, river, please give me some water so I can give it to the cloud so he'll give me some rain so I can give it to the farmer so he'll give me some grass so I can give it to the cow so she'll give me some milk so I can give it to the cat so she'll give me my tail back.
Monkey, help yourself. I have plenty of water to spare.
Oh, thank you, mighty river. Thank you, thank you. Next, Monkey ran to the cloud. Here, gracious cloud, here is your water. May I please have some rain for the farmer?
Monkey, here's your rain.
Thank you, Cloud. Monkey ran as fast as he could to the farmers. Here, farmer, here is the rain from the cloud. Please, may I have some grass for the cow?
Yes, Monkey, here's the grass in return for the rain.
Cow, I have your grass from the farmer. May I please have some milk to give to the cat so she will give me my precious tail back?
Very good, Monkey. Here's your milk for the cat so you may get your tail back.
Cat, I have your milk from the cow. May I please have my tail back?
Yes, Monkey, you may have your tail back, as long as you promise not to play tricks on the animals of the forest anymore.
Promise? I promise. Monkey was overjoyed. Although he no longer played tricks on the other animals, you could still hear him hooting and hollering in the jungle. Monkey was laughing because he was so happy to have his tail back.
Okay, our narrator was Lindsay, Monkey, Mason, Cow, Jaden, Izzy, Cat,